dream job would be one where they've got pleasure plus purpose in the same thing.
Yeah.
And that would be great. But if not, then some things are pleasurable and some things are purposeful, and just balancing those. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. And I think as well, the kind of adaptation that we feel as humans, it's called hedonic adaptation. Everything that you get, you'll adapt to it really quickly. So whether you get the nicest car, whether you get a pay rise, the happiness moments are really fleeting. So if you really are kind of in a place and you feel that things aren't going your way, trying to draw attention to things that are going right, kind of the small wins, so that you can kind of elongate the happiness that you'll actually get from the car, from the pay rise, but also those kind of small moments. If you have an interaction today with somebody and they insult you, it would probably weigh really heavy on you. Whereas if somebody gives you a huge compliment, how long do you hold on to that? Which is a really interesting thing for us as humans, right? That we really are focused on the negative, we're focused on the losses, we're focused on our slice of ego. But we go through our day, and most of us actually have some really wonderful exchanges with people. We have some nice things happening to us. So drawing attention to those if you're feeling that you're striving and you're starting to burn out.
Yeah, it's like with YouTube comments, like 99.99% of them are really nice and you don't think about them. And then when there's one mean one that hits a bit too close to the bone, you think about that for the rest of the day.
Do you read them?
I do, yeah.
You read all the comments?
Probably not all the comments, but certainly most of them.
Wow, that is good.
Yeah, you don't seem to have much of a social media presence, but you've done a lot of writing in publications and things. Do you get haters? Is that a thing?
So recently I wrote something for the FT, and it polarized people. And they usually turn off the comment box for kind of articles like the one that I wrote. So it was about managers and about mediocre managers kind of holding back people's careers. But it was really interesting to read those comments because people either really loved it in a 5-star way, or they really hated it. And that polarization, I think, comes through a lot on social media, but I think it's imprinted in our society around kind of political values, around even what people like to watch on TV, that we're much more yes or no or all or nothing than we were in the past. And I think Big is really about kind of getting people to kind of come into the center a little bit and kind of say, actually, you can have kind of more balance, and you can actually think both in your opinions, if you think about polarization, but also in the choices that you make on a day-to-day basis.
So in chapter 3 rather, you talk about the internal things that are either holding us back or can help us move forward to achieve our think big goals. One of the concepts which is interesting is the idea of locus of control. What is that?